Welcome for those who are joining us. We took a week off of the Magnimar Guaranteed Squad due to the Holidays holiday. Shout out to all my single moms out there. Anyways, back to the paid programming. This week, their group has exited the sewer, and they are going to continue their way. The general consensus was that they encouraged some curses and some ability damage. And what they want to do is to start to make their way to recover that and to do research. And we've kind of done some role playing outside the game through private messages and things like that to kind of keep the story fresh and just going in a good direction. There really is no recap from last week, but from a party consensus, and I believe I'll start off with you, Gerner. What was the consensus that you folks wanted to work on? Because I believe you and Djordji have something that need to be taken care of immediately.
Yeah, I believe we wanted to at the very least report in, of what the status is, and I wrote something down somewhere about what happened, and then after that, deal with our curses, because that's like handicapping us.
Okay.
Did we? So we officially left the sewers at the end of the last time. I did make I made a mistake personally as a player. I should have had. I didn't think of it till late. I should have mentioned that we probably should have burned those plant bodies. We can bring that up. I don't know if it's worth going back to the sewers for, or we just take a verbal lashing from Matthias.
I think we did, didn't we? We were saying it right then because we told Rafelnir to get the oil, and he probably would have if he was here.
That's kind of my question. I definitely mentioned it about Rafelnir, but since he wasn't here as a player, I didn't finish that RP. So.
Sure. How many pints of oil would that need?
Well, we got them in one big pile. They are filled with plants.
And greenery, though.
Well, I'll just say that a pint of oil is sufficient as an accelerant, and then they burn nicely after.
Fair enough. If that's okay with the DM.
That's fine.
Yeah, that was like the big fight. We were getting out of there, so we didn't want to have any loose ends.
Okay. So the group will start to work on the curses, and Djordji, with some of his backstory, can begin to talk to the party members about the curse and what he thinks might be ultimately the solution.
Yeah, I think we could go and see my old contacts. I think they could help us out with this. They've been pretty good at dealing with inconveniences in general.
Sounds not too dissimilar to our own occupation. I never wanted to pry, but what were your past employers like?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to talk too much about the occupations. Let's say that they deal with all sorts of business. You can find some of them in the Rugs district in Beacon's Point. I don't know a place where I can
we
get
should
in
at least
contact with them.
reconvene with Matthias, and then we can set about dealing with both of our current predicaments.
Yeah, I think you're spot on there. I think we need to check in, report, and see what the next move is. Obviously, I think he will be concerned if you are in need of getting some curses lifted. I don't see why he wouldn't allow you the time to do that.
We also shouldn't go out half-cocked. We should stock up if we can.
Yeah, we're no good to him if we're not at our full potential.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Why don't we take a good night's sleep and then go see Matthias?
Find this location he spoke of. I believe, if I'm remembering, some woman came by and basically, another no-name contact dead dropped an address, I think, for what I assume is the new hideout.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, someone dropped a place like this.
There's an address, so I can't remember who received the letter now, but
let's get a local check of not a nat 1.
A what, sir?
A local check.
Oh, I'm actually not. It's not one of my trained skills. Yep,
Okay.
that's what I thought.
So yeah, I knew that Rafelnir. So Rafelnir sees the paper and he realizes again not very keen to Magnimar, but nevertheless he comes through for being the astute wizard that he is, studying places and cities across the world that he's never even been to. He tracks us down to it looks like a dock district. As the party continues to go, you see that there seems to be like a boat. An unmanned boat docked in the Beacon's Point part of the city.
Sounds like that's where we're headed.
As you get there, it kind of dies down. You can hear the sound of the waves of the ocean kind of hitting against the bottom of the ship. The smell of sea salt. Again, you start to smell a familiar scent of a little bit of decayed flesh, the same that was in the warehouse earlier. As you hit the planks, as you hit the boards of the ship, you start to see dark red stains. And it is a smaller boat, but there is a level underneath.
Oh yeah, that's a good question. No, we didn't. All right. Well, Devin will jump to the front and make his way, see if he can find an entrance to the boat, and kind of check, carefully around to see if there's someone waiting on them.
As you go, you actually are met. As you walk in, you're met by. You see a undead creature standing there, like in a black robe. Rafelnir, you detect magic on this undead. The undead's not making a noise.
It's magical, but it's not. It's seemingly not moving. Devin will turn back to the party and say, "I think we all need to be cautious here. You smell that in the air? And look." I'll point at the robed undead. Let me see if I've got anything I can test on this.
So with that knowledge arcana check, I could identify up to a first level spell aura. What kind of what school of magic is that?
Illusion. I whispered you.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
I'll study target on the handed creature.
It says, I believe
Okay.
it has a message for us.
How do we retrieve this message?
Oh, all manner of ways. The magic mouth spell is known for a wide variety of triggers, usually proximity, but it could be anything the caster imagines.
Well, let's give it a shot then. Devin will say something, and he will take a step forward. Oh.
I can make an intelligence check to see if he remembers the keyword.
Okay. Sure. So Rafelnir,
I remember now. Hang on, I got it in a note somewhere.
You do?
Let me search. When I moved, I might have lost that piece of paper. So if I'm taking too long, you might have to help us.
Yeah, just give me a second. I want to see if you do. Because if so, I'm gonna give you a.
There was like that riddle or something he gave us.
Yeah.
Oh god, that has been a while, and I don't think I wrote it down.
I did, but my notes are all scattered because I packed everything and moved to a different place.
That's okay, I'll give you another second. I don't want to hold the story up, but if you do have it, it's clutch.
Some good ocean sounds.
I'm not finding it, guys. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So Rafaelnir remembers the word, and we'll see if we can remember a fast phrase. So Rafaelnir actually uses the word, and you see the creature usher you in, not pointing a finger, hands kind of bent, and he points you to this direction, and you hear a familiar voice, Rafaelnir, that kind of just makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. You recognize it's Matthias's voice, and he says, "Proceed below."
All right. Well, that's kind of weird. That's kind of a new one, even for Matthias, maybe. But let's go down.
Seems like a rather expensive way to deliver directions, though.
So
I'd stay cautious. You never know. But I mean, that was definitely his voice, right?
as you continue to make your way down, your eyes, you blink. You're kind of in disbelief. The outside is so dilapidated, and it seems like the ship is, it's not even fit to set sail, even a minute from the shore, and it would truly sink or succumb to just a calm ocean. And you're actually even wondering how the ship is even still up at this point. But you notice as you continue to walk, you see ornate curtains and fabrics and chairs. You see makeshift beds, but the beds are nice. The regalia is very palatial in this place. You notice gothic type of embroideries and some drapes in black and dark burgundies, and things of that nature. As you continue to walk, you can see kind of like a food like area, and then of course you see Matthias sitting there scribbling. And as he looks up at the group, he lets out a breath of fresh air and says, "Ah, so I see that you've made it. Thank you for taking care of that errand. I know that I asked you to go to the warehouse, which I still need you to go, but now at the time of it, that's really a nighttime job. But it was a much important matter that you took to the sewers. I need a recap on what happened and why our operation failed there."
Well, if we're being completely honest, we kind of got our ass handed to us a couple of times down there, and for the safety of everyone involved, we had to pull out.
Things got rather complicated quickly. To begin, there was a power struggle of sorts. It seems that there was a brother of the goblinoid leader who was not quite dead yet. In fact, I would say he was undead. Through a bit of situational awareness, we made the judgment call that as a means to an end, we would ally with him and take out his brother, as it seemed he wanted vengeance against him. I can only assume he was the reason he ended up that way. Moreover, it seemed that the goblins were keeping young girls trapped down there, and that was another wrench in our plans. Following that, we were beset upon by what I can only describe as a zombified megalodon. It was quite vicious and extremely dangerous, but we managed to pull through by some miracle, likely of the general himself, Regathiel, until we found what we believe to be, after a moment's rest, the source of the pollution. Some rather ostentatious and forthcoming hag. She tried to bargain with us, and through certain unfortunate... Oh, there goes my phone. Through some unfortunate circumstances, myself and Djordji here have been cursed. However, we were also able to dispatch her, and, with a little bit of work, seem to have undone the valve or mechanism that was keeping the water from flowing and dispelling with the pollution. As for the actual source of it, I cannot say. We did the best we could to find another source, but could not confirm it, although the hag did mention something of another feminine figure, and that she may be the source of it, some sort of plague bringer, perhaps.
Yeah, there are definitely several things at play down in those sewers. I think it's also important to note
But the most troublesome thing, I would say, is what can only be described now as the lord of those sewers. It was an Otyug, at least at first appearance it was such, acting as a ferryman of sorts to carry us across a cistern that had no discernible way of crossing by traditional methods. All it took was a certain tax, if you would, or a tariff of items it was interested in. At first it was corpses of the goblinoids that we dealt with, but it seemed that his hunger was sated in the material, but grew in the immaterial and esoteric. Upon returning, he declined to ferry us across for such mundanities, and asked for things of a different nature. It seemed he had a spellbook from a little rat folk that we had saved, and we bargained for it, but it seems he kept whatever knowledge it was he gleaned from it, and grew still as we gave him more items that were either magical or at least of personal effect. I, for one, gave him my wooden symbol of Regathiel, and I could not say the how or why of it, but it would seem that he spoke of a scripture that he had no earthly way of knowing. We were able to at least amicably part ways with him, but I only fear that this anomalous thing may bode poorly in the future.
The final nail in the coffin, as it were. As we were trying to explore more of the sewers, we happened upon some zombified goblins and bugbears that were being controlled by some sort of devious plant. We dispatched of it and burned the bodies, but as I'm sure you can tell, there's quite a lot going down in the sewers. And as far as finding the source of the poisonous refuse, we can't say for certain.
He kind of smirks as he says, Gruner and Devin, thank you for your detailed report. And he looks at Rafelner and he says, Rafelner, you have nothing to say? You're very talkative.
My companions were doing a sufficient job of relating the story, and I had nothing to add.
What about of this rat creature? He actually was down the sewers working, really a part of the organization. Where is he at now?
Little Yuri, well, after helping him find his kin, as it were, I can't say for sure, but I believe, who was it, Djordji and someone else helped him find that, and they can better explain it.
Well, I don't know exactly what happened when he found his long-lost Dimitri, but I do know, to cut to the point, I sent him back with the children to Sandpoint to meet up with a group of, well, we'll say friends that I have back there.
So the
and
research that I had Yuri doing is lost, and now he is 2 days ride away from where I need him. Is that what you're telling me?
I know, I can't say for certain if he's even left the city. I just gave him a means and a direction, and Now, what he did after that is entirely up to him. And if he had something from you, then he would be a fool to take my direction over yours, now wouldn't he? I don't think you employ fools, typically.
You know, I'm not... At first it was the failure of Velik, and now Yuri has slipped through our grasp. We needed Yuri to continue his work down in the sewers.
Do you have a way of contacting anyone he may know in the city to see if he's left? Because I can always make a visit to find out for certain if he's actually left town yet.
He says, no, I'll just send another. He sees Boris and Farasa, it's kind of came with the group, so he says I'll send Boris and Farasa to track down Yuri, and like the rogue South Seas that your group dispatched up, if Boris needs assistance, then I will have him contact your group again. And he says, Boris, Matthias talks to Boris, and Boris, you know what to do. And Boris leaves and begins to track down Yuri with Farasa. He says he's not happy with that. He really needed Yuri. What he says, the note that the Raven delivered to you says the Bugbear leader's head was the Bugbear dispatch, talking about an uprising. Did you make sure that the Bugbears and Goblins were eliminated? I think they have outlived their usefulness.
Well, no. If we're being honest, there's still a little group of them down there, led by the undead Bugbear, the one that helped us achieve passage through most of the sewers.
I believe he left on his own. Something about exploring the world, I believe, as odd as that may sound. But we searched far and wide to confirm where to continue down there, and could not find any signs of him either.
I'll be honest, I sense no immediate threat from him. However, if he is a loose end to be tied up, I understand.
Is Abby with the party or no?
I am here. I don't know where I would be, though.
We almost forgot about this, yeah. Well, speaking of goblins, I'm not terribly happy with the entire situation that we ran into down there, but we do have this new addition to the party, and Devin will reference Avi.
So
I don't want to be in there. I'm sitting outside on the floor waiting.
Okay.
Well, then I'll go drag him inside.
Oh.
No, Abby don't want to go. It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
We lost. So you lost Yuri, and he was our contact for his work underneath. You said there's a plant, and then there's a group of. You said it's a plant that had zombies with it, correct?
Correct.
How did the plant act? And how did it act? How did it seem?
Well, it seemed that it gave off some sort of mist or pollen or some such that might have helped kind of capture its prey, and then it used tendrils to bore inside someone's head, as Djordji can attest to personally.
So he calls Djordji over. Djordji, come here. Let me examine you if you don't mind. As he gets out, you see him have a bag there, and he ushers Djordji over. He says, "Djordji, please take a step over here."
Oh, it kind of went deep in my brain.
So
Except my.
he said there's got to be punctures or entrance wounds. So he's going to measure it. He's gonna try to measure it. He's taking notes. He says that'll be enough. He says the sewers apparently was a big undertaking, and it seems like the group made it out alive. He says, I'm not happy about the loss of Yuri. This will set the research back, especially without his notes, but we do have other fallback plans. Yuri has a sister, and we have sent agents out to track her down and kidnap her as well. So maybe if that doesn't last, we might have to pay his parents a visit. But with that being said, I'm going to reward you. Let's randomly roll. Okay, that's not a good roll. That's okay. So, give me 1 second.
We made it barely alive and not completely healthy.
So he gives out to the party. He gives the party 1,400 gold. It's not 1,400. 1,400 gold to divvy up between them.
Well, there's 5 of us here now, but I don't know.
Let's do the 5 who's here right now. That's fine.
Okay, 1,400 divided by the 5. Also, did
280.
Did I, the player, miss something? Were we ever notified that Yuri was working on something for Matthias?
I don't believe he personally disclosed it. I think we came to the understanding that we were mutual acquaintances of him, but
Right. I just wanted to make sure we didn't miss a note as players, and if therefore that Devin made a mistake by not remembering that.
At that moment, he also tells the party, he says, on your way out, of course you can rest here this evening. And in the evening, I expect you to go back to the warehouse at nightfall, or well, it's not at nightfall, but around 11 to 1 a.m. Remember, the original plan was to check the books and make sure that there's no discrepancies. Do not forget about that. But if you go in the closet, I have a reward as well as the gold. I have something that will make your travels a little bit easier. There should be, let's see, I'm just going to be fair. How many people went to the sewer at first? It was 5. It was Boris as well. Boris was there. He said it would be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. He says I have 5 cloaks in the closet for your group.
Cloaks?
Wow. Oh, no, I'm right up there.
fanciful cloaks?
At that moment, he says, "Now, please leave me. I have to figure out what to do about this missing rat."
You know, if it's all right, Devin will hang back just a bit as the party leaves to have just one more word with Matthias.
Okay, that's fine.
Devin will
Do
say,
you care if the party listens, or?
I mean, like, I think ideally I would do it as they're walking out. I don't really care if they hear me per se,
Okay.
but I'm just like, I'm not trying to make an announcement in front of everybody.
Okay.
Devin will just pull Matthias aside and say, "Oh, Matthias, I apologize if I'm being a bit prickly tonight. It was a little rough in there, and perhaps I'm a little out of practice, if I'm being honest. But I will take any responsibility for not determining the actual cause of the pollution from the sewers. However, I had no idea that this Yuri had important notes for you, and he didn't share any of that information with us. So if there's something we need to do to follow him with that, well, you know where to find me."
He says, "Hopefully the rat hasn't fled, but like I said, that's only a small, niche in our plan. It's not going to be the end of be all fail. We have contingency plans."
Well, I took it upon myself to give him some new direction, so I will accept partial responsibility if he was dumb enough to listen. And I'll kind of say that with a chuckle as I leave. And I'll follow the party out.
Okay. So the group, you have a cornucopia of food there, grapes. It looks like a really great spread. The only creepy thing about it is that you see undead there, kind of as your personal servants.
This is not. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me ask you, DM. Does this seem out of place for Matthias to Devin's knowledge?
When you knew Matthias, he controlled one undead, but now, and it was pretty powerful. But now that he has so many, so not really, but this amount is.
Okay, that's good to know.
Oh no, he's doing the ultimate necromancy build.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing the banned one that you can't play anymore. Okay. So you want to go grab your cloaks?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's roll.
Roll?
Yeah, let's roll for some descriptions. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So two two of the plus ones have black embroidery on them. And then they're red. One is emerald green with red embroidery on it. One is a solid black with a gold embroidery on it, and then one is going to be like a deep orange type of cloak, and that one has red embroidery on it.
I get the solid black, please.
Felnir would always prefer green
Discretion.
things.
Is the only difference in these the color, or do we have?
Oh, that's all you got right now. Is that the color? They're all +1. Robes of resistance is what Rafelner tells you. I would hope
Okay.
he would tell you.
I hope so.
How do I add that on properly in my sheet? Just under like miscellaneous or something?
You have equipment or gear that you can add one to, and I believe cloaks are just £1.
Okay, so it's safe to assume that everybody will get their level and HP, which is 3, cure 1 point ability damage. Is there anything else that the group would like to do in this time of rest? The party got out of the sewer pretty early, and you went, and then you could, you have the evening. You want to get rid of the curse, of course, but I guess you could say the group would have, they need the rest, you need the rest, of course, so let's say you get out at 8 a.m., you need to rest for 8 hours, and then he wants you to be at the warehouse from 11 to 1 a.m., so you have some time to play with.
We do have, yeah, like I was going to say like 4 hours, because then we need to make our way over there.
Like what?
I mean, in that time we can. It depends on Djordji. If you believe your contacts are readily available and can help us solve this issue in a timely manner, that would be great. Otherwise, I think we should go and shop around to prepare.
Yeah, we can contact them anytime. I never had to treat this kind of affliction, so I don't know how long it will take to cure it. But yeah, we can go and talk to them as soon as we want. I reckon we should go as fast as possible.
Oh, that's how it works.
They might ask
He
for
just figured out how to cast
services.
Blur.
All right. I mean, we can at least make contact with them and let it be known. And if they need time to prepare, then well, they know that we, need their services.
Yeah, I doubt that it would be free, so they're probably going to ask something from us. Be prepared for that. Maybe I can handle the negotiations with them.
Naturally.
As you continue, Djordji said, gave directions. You're starting to go in the Beacons Point area. So, the Beacons Point district. What you notice is that it greatly differs, not from Dockway as much, but just from the other areas of Magnimar. It's like a shipyard workers district, but then you're going to the Rag's End, and it's just slums, makeshift houses that's held up, just seedy type of characters. You're in a maze of just like slum houses, and you get to something that looks familiar, called the fish tank, which seems to be your
And
old
probably
hideout.
as and probably as we walk through the slums and stuff, you can see, make eye contact or sometimes little signs with people. So I seem definitely to be, from the area.
At that moment, you see two like local Rishians as you walk up to the fish tank, and they draw their blades as they look at you, Djordji. And one of them says, Djordji, and he smiles in like a wicked smile. He says, "I thought that you were done with the family."
Family lasts forever. Very, never really done with it, right? So, got a little issue that I need to take care of. So, wanted to ask for a favor from the family. Would you let me in?
One of the thugs says, he starts they go on the way and they see the party in the back, and one of the other thugs kind of walks up and kind of puts his hand on their shoulder and said, "No trouble. At this moment, the boss would love to see Djordji again." As he ushers you around the building, you see like there's like a lean-to. He pushes like an old like piece of tin and stone to the side. It looks like just like a prop up pretty much. And you enter in, you go down this winding tunnel, and then you arrive. And this is kind of like the ship as well. You see like this an old house, but then you see some nice things inside the home, like a spear. You see like a crystal ball, like a really nice spear, like a bear rug, things like that. And as you make your way into a room, the door opens, and you see a familiar face. And the whole group is would the whole group be with them? Yeah, I guess so. I guess you can see like a lot of the members of the gang are there now, and they're kind of behind their group, and tell them to kind of to not make any funny business, or to not move, or if you move or kind of grab your weapon, you're definitely going to be cut down and thrown into the Viridian Sea.
Okay, so the group is so I'm in front of the group now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what business do you what are you here for? What business have you brought before me? What do you want?
Hey, Jester. Look, me and my friends, we went to do a mission, some kind of mission in the sewers, and we encounter some kind of hag, and looks like we're cursed. I'm feeling sick in my stomach all the time. I have puking seawater. It's pretty disgusting. We need to cure that, and I have no idea how to do that. So we're thinking maybe you could help us out. Memories of the good old times.
Favors, favors, favors. Of course, that's what people come to me for.
And this is what family is for, right?
Oh. So family's here so that when you get your ass into trouble, you can leave and do whatever you want, and then come back and demand favors. Is that right?
Oh, come on, I've done
I stubbed my toe last week.
The...
Are you gonna come and kiss my toe and make it all better?
Yeah, if you need someone to break the arm of someone who walk on your toe, you could count on me. I've done my share deal of favors to the family.
I mean, I thought I was pretty clear with my problem. You have a curse. You have a terrible, horrible curse affecting you, and I feel oh so bad. But this pain in my toe, and I didn't think to bring it up with anybody, but man, if someone would just kiss this and make it all better. So why don't you show me how far you're willing to go for family? And he holds out his foot. He holds out his booted foot to you.
Hmm.
You can handle this a couple different ways, Djordji. So I don't want you can
Yeah.
think about it. I mean, all he says that he wants
Come on.
his toe kiss.
Yeah. Come on, Jester. You know me. We have pride in the family. I know you're making fun of me right now.
Oh, I did not realize that your pride came before the pains of your beloved family members. And here I had asked so little of you.
Uh, so little and so much, right? I know you're not meaning that.
Everyone around me here has seen me crumbled in pain from my stubbed toe. And one of the guys in the back, yeah, boss, we seen you crumpled over, but that because of that toe, shut up. I'm doing my thing. Don't worry about it. Don't listen to them. But yes, he's right. It's hurt greatly.
I'm sure it hurts.
Just trying to help. I mean. But one little kiss from a family member, like a mother kissing her son's boo-boos, oh, it would certainly solve this problem for me, and I'm certain that I would be more than willing to help you if you just made this pain go away.
I can make a lot of things go away for you, boss. You know that. But I'm not going to crawl either, begging for this kind of service. So, look, you know me. You know what I'm worth. If you want to help me out, fine. If you don't want, that's okay. Find a different way, as usual.
As the Djordji says that he'll find another way, you see the thugs kind of move themselves between the door and the group, and you can hear like a faint locking noise.
I didn't realize that I didn't realize that family was so quick to walk out on each other's pains. I thought we were here together to work together.
Yeah,
It's
we are.
such a small cost to solve all your problems, isn't it? Just to remind everybody that we're family.
At this point, Djordji will just stay silent and look at him in the eyes, not bulging.
He just has the biggest fucking like shit-eating grin you can imagine.
Yeah.
I'm waiting, my boy. Rejoin the family. Why not? What do you have to lose? Is your curse so debilitating that you can't even make your way over here for this little favor? This small thing that I've asked of you to solve your troubles? When you've come here seeking my help and this is too high of a price to pay? You scared you look bad in front of your friends?
You know that it's not like this that we treat family. So.
Well, family usually sticks around now, don't they? Think of this as your reintroduction ceremony. I could think of another price for you to pay, but I don't think you'll like it any better.
Yeah, maybe. You never know.
He reaches into his desk and pulls out a long, thin knife and stabs it into the table. Tell you what, I know a guy who might be able to help you out.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, in order for him to help you, in order for him to really lend you a hand, he's going to need all his fingers, and he just happens to be missing his pinky. Maybe if you were to lend him yours, he'd be willing to help you. Of course, the other offer is always on the table.
Okay. And who is that guy that lost his pinky?
Oh, I'm afraid I couldn't give you his name. It's just on the tip of my tongue.
All right.
Maybe if you were to come closer and set your hands delicately on my desk, it would help me remember.
All right. I'll walk down. I'll walk to the desk. Like, not very reasonable offers.
I gave you very, very, very reasonable offers. You didn't like the first one, so I had to think of a whole new price. You put all the weight on me. That's what being the head of the family's about. I have to be willing to compromise, even when I don't necessarily get what I want. It's all about sacrifices. That's what being a family's about.
That's true.
So why don't you decide which sacrifice you're willing to make? Your pride or your pinky? It's up to you. Look at this. I even give you choices. I'm so nice.
All right. Djordji will think a little bit, puke a bit of salt water.
Don't
Take the
get
knife.
don't get that on the carpet. The carpet costs more than your life does.
And he will cut his pinky.
Go ahead and lay
Because
your hand on the desk then.
Sorry?
Go ahead and put if you're deciding on the pinky, go ahead and put your hand on the desk.
I'll do it myself.
No. You gotta trust your family to help you with things like this.
Yeah, I've lost trust in anyone and anybody.
I didn't realize that we weren't
got
family
cursed like
anymore.
this.
Are we not family? Do you not trust me?
Family don't ask this kind of thing.
I'm afraid you
You seem
didn't
to
answer
be,
my question. I must not have been clear. Are we family, and do you trust me? Because you need help with your problem. Do you trust me? And if
That's a
so,
question.
lay out your hand.
Trust him. Yeah, I'll put my hand on the table.
Okay. I'm glad to see that you trust me. And he very slowly reaches over and picks up the thin knife. And he places his hand on top of yours and holds it in place. You might want to close your eyes for this one. And he presses the blade against
So I'm
your
not going to
pinky.
close my. I'm not going to close my eyes, and if he reach out for anything else than the pinky, then I will react. Like if he tries to, like cut the entire wrist or.
He
or the,
begins to
or
press,
that.
and you can feel the knife digging into the skin of your hand, just slowly pressing through the skin on your pinky. But you notice something partway through. He doesn't seem to be pressing against where the knuckles would be, where it would be easiest to cut. He's doing it right between the hand knuckle and the first knuckle of your pinky. And he's pressing real hard. And you begin to feel the bones crack.
Oh god, he's not even doing it cleanly?
Nope. I'm glad that we were able to have this talk. And then with one swift motion, he presses this through as hard as he can, and you feel it break halfway through that first joint. And he picks up your finger, or the 3/4 of your finger he decided to take off. Now this'll be just perfect. You know, he needed that finger, but I needed something too. And he reaches into his desk and he takes out a feather pen and dips it into the cut up hole of the finger. And he writes something down on a piece of paper and crumples it up and tosses it behind you onto the floor. There's the man you need to contact. There's where you need to find him. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, I'll take my severed finger.
Oh, he doesn't give that back to you.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the. Oh, just a piece of paper.
He keeps that. He needed that to write your note. Remember, that's his now.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. I thought he was putting it back with Yeah, so I'll take the piece of paper.
Was this your dominant hand or your offhand?
Offhand.
I mean, he's still two-hand, but still. That's not fun.
So
I gave him perfectly reasonable options.
as you read the note to Djordji, you see that he actually gives you, and you leave, and he ushers you out. You hear the gang members kind of bickering and say to Djordji, "Welcome back to the family," as they all pat you on the back and whatnot.
We missed you, Djordji. It's nice having you back.
And they are talking to, after you do what you need to do, they want you to come back so you can get the tattoo of initiation again. And as you read the note, you see that it tells you to go to a museum in the Nios district, a small museum here. And that on here he gave you instructions that there's a man named Nigel who is indebted to the gang. He is an expert on curses and an expert on magic and lore. But unfortunately, they haven't heard from him in 3 days, and he was supposed to make sure that a shipment from Kosovo came through the docks from the other family members and in Absalom. But they haven't heard from him. And they want you to go investigate. When they did send men there, they didn't return.
Okay.
So, okay. So as the group begins to move throughout the city, I'll put you here on the map. Go ahead and put your players
Can I
here.
see that he's missing a finger?
You can.
Yep.
No fingy.
Yakuza style.
I dropped my token, but it doesn't seem to have sight.
Yeah, it's all dark.
Yep. There I am.
Okay. Rafaelnir, waiting for Rafaelnir and Matthew. I don't know what his boy's doing.
I'm on there.
I don't see anything on the map.
I'm looking for Rafaelnir.
Devin's on there. He just is in the dark. He can cast light.
No, you're there. I see you.
Yeah, but I don't see anything else. I don't know if I'm supposed to.
You should be able to see. Give me a second. That is a little odd.
I'm cursed. Dang it.
Nah, you're fine. You're fine. We got
let me throw the
Obby
wolf on
here. Yeah, throw your wolf on here.
Oh, okay. The wolf can see.
The wolf
There
got
we go.
dark vision. I'm waiting for the Raphael near now and Djordji.
That reminds me. Oh gosh, do you want to take off the dark vision just so I don't see what the wolf sees? Is that weird? Like on the as far as Roll20 mechanics.
Maybe, but let's make sure they don't get the mischance. Give me a second. I'm looking for Raphael near now. Man, looking for Raphael near. Raphael near. Okay. Okay.
You have dancing lights? Or is the light condition not relevant?
It's not really relevant at this point. I don't know.
Seems to be daytime, yeah.
It's daytime. I don't know why. Here, let me just do this for right now. Then emits light. That's what I'm gonna do. Bam. Everybody should be able to see now.
I can.
Okay. And I'm waiting for Djordji. Djordji, where's he at?
Oh, do I have? Is dark vision on my like token?
It is.
It's all right. Do you want me to drop the
Your token here.
like another? Oh,
Right
okay.
here.
Yeah, drop this token on the.
I got you.
But I can't see anything.
You should be able to see now.
Yeah.
No.
This is why usually
Yeah. Yep.
yeah.
Okay. So as you go to this museum, this is what you see outside. It seems to be like in a Gothic style museum. It seems very small. As you case around the place, you notice that you can't see in. It seems there's a thick fog inside the windows as you try to go in. I mean, as you try to peek in through the windows.
Detect magic on the fog?
Where you're standing at, you cannot detect any magic.
Oh.
You're not in contact with it yet.
And this is, sorry, what time of day?
It's still, well, I'll say the group rested. So, I mean, with the group rest, do you guys want to say you went and got potions or wands or whatever really quickly?
Yeah, we definitely learned our lesson about not bringing healing potions with us. I think we have a couple of charges left on the Lesser Resto wand, but I think we used all of the healing, so we probably could
So
get
does the
another one
group
of that.
wanna do anything before we start this encounter? Or buying stuff, or anything you want?
Yeah, I want to quickly sell my mundane stuff just to also free up my inventory.
Okay. What's your
So
mundane stuff you were trying to sell?
all the goblin stuff that we looted, which I calculated 67.5.
67.
And then there's
Okay, you're up to the gold.
yeah, and then the
Okay.
short bows are another 60.
Okay. So you got 120.
I think the only thing that I'm holding on to for somebody, if I did my notes correctly, is the Morning Star, which I don't need. So if no one else does, I will gladly sell that.
That's 4 gold to you.
Felnir's just gonna find a common dagger in the market and buy that.
How much gold do I need?
Just subtract that. Does anybody want to buy anything else?
Yes, some health potions. Honestly, I don't know how much they cost, but
50.
I'd like to buy.
50 for the most basic, which I'm gonna buy free.
Okay, I'll buy 2.
Please
go ahead.
put that in your character sheet.
Yep, already deducted the
Are
gold.
they a half pound each, or are they a
No,
full
they're
pound?
actually 0.1 at most.
Does anybody want to
Potions are weightless,
buy?
but they logically are not.
Does anybody have any money they want to put forth and maybe buy a wand or something, or no?
Does anybody have that spell, or is it going to be a use magic device?
Devin has cure light wounds.
Yeah, I do. So I could use it. Yeah, that's what we did in the
Yeah,
sewer.
let's pony up for a wand. I have 700 gold. If we all got like, if we basically give the money that we just had for,
Yeah.
a wand. What's 750 divided by 5? That's 150 each.
So everyone gives 150, and we get a wand with.
If the
50
if,
uses.
if the people want to do that, yes.
Did we get money before this?
Yeah.
We got 280 each, I believe.
Yeah, this time we got 280, but oh yeah, I think I bought another masterwork weapon last time. Okay. Yeah, so I have 280.
Yeah,
Plus
if we want
whatever
to,
you started
if
with.
we each want to pony up 150, I mean that's fair.
Yep.
Yeah, I can do that.
I
And this is
don't
a
want to hand money to Devin. He's
Yep. All right, I deducted the 150.
Okay.
So yeah, we now have a wand of 50 uses of 1d8 plus 1, and a couple of potions in case like somebody goes down and is in dire straits.
Yeah, let me
Can I just
clarify.
buy potions, or do I need to have somebody buy them for me since I'm a goblin?
Well, I bought 3 for a reason.
Well, I wanted to buy. I have a little money. I'll buy them.
We should also pony up a little bit more and get that wand in a spring-loaded wrist sheath, so it's a mere swift action away.
How much is a wrist sheath, if you know?
10 GP.
5 gold pieces.
Yeah, 10 for 2.
All right. Well, I mean, 5 gold's 5 gold. All right. Well, Abby, what did you want? How many did you? I mean, I would have bought them for you. I would have. If you just said, I can't. I'm a goblin. Here's money, and then I would have bought them for you. So just get them.
I wanted 2.
Yeah. So just take your 100 out.
Did Abby give? So Abby didn't want to give money to Devin because Devin's mean. But did Abby give money for the wand at all, or no?
I'll pass it through Rafelnir.
Oh, okay.
Yep, Rafelnir will take the money and buy the gold.
Yeah, put 150 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
So
work it out.
I did 150. I think that's everyone.
Yeah, I'm subtracting it.
Platinum? Or is that 15 platinum?
It's 10 gold.
Yep.
Is a 1 platinum, right? Yeah. So it's
Yes,
50.
it's
Yeah,
10 to
15.
1 for every category.
And we get 20. We got 28 platinum.
28 platinum or gold, 280 gold if you want. I went for the gold. So yeah, I got my stuff. I can't buy armor or anything yet. That'll come later. I'll visit a smith when we have proper downtime. Anyone else need anything? Or are we good?
I think we're okay. Let me just clarify. Am I holding on to the wand, or is Rafelnir?
Well, Rafelnir doesn't have Cure Light on his list, so he would need to UMD.
Yeah, he would make
He
sure
could
Devin has
eventually.
it. And wound up in the spring-loaded wrist sheath.
Okay. Okay, so we're also additionally getting a spring-loaded wrist sheath.
For
And I
you,
need to-
yeah, it stays on your arm, and you
Okay.
just flick your wrist, and it comes out like the Assassin's Creed.
That's pretty cool, actually.
I'd like to put down my my backpack real quick, so I'm no longer encumbered.
How much does it weigh? I can carry it for you.
Let's see.
Just what's your total load, not including your armor and stuff?
Not including my armor. Oh, I'd have to do math. No, I was just gonna put it down for a second.
Went ahead and linked it. It's a pound, full round action to wind a item into the wrist sheath, releasing it as a swift action.
All right. Yeah, I think we're ready then. You can just like tell me how much it is in the chat.
Okay.
Is it sleight of hand to put something in someone's pocket?
Basically. Place or take, yeah.
I'd like to place a single silver in Gurner's pocket.
What?
He's so cute.
Okay, well, as we're walking, you just sneak
Add 3 to
behind.
that.
Got you. Oh, the Gunner notices.
Oh.
I'll just... I mean, as soon as I see it's just a shiny piece, I'll just, ignore you.
So as you're walking, you finally make it up to this museum. You note that as you attempt to walk up to the door and open it, it seems to be locked.
Well, Devin is going to make an obvious conclusion based on his past experience and kind of look expectantly at Abby.
I think I would do much of the same.
It's locked?
Locked.
Can we hear? Do we hear anything from inside? Any movement?
Not for the most part.
Okay, I once again put down my backpack, so my disabled device is not encumbered, so +3.
Alright.
I'll start calculating in my backpack.
Need your little green fingers to open the door.
I assume I did.
You open the door.
All right. I'm going to stand in the door. Oh, no, Djordji's gone.
And a natural cold permeates this chamber. You see silver and gray mist start to flow out the front archway into the courtyard. It seems that the mist starts to effortlessly pierce your flesh, and it caresses around your bones in a cold embrace. You can see the grand entranceway vaulted ceilings supported by 6 great pillars of black stone. You can see braziers mounted on the pillars. They cast like a white radiance from the balls of continual light. The light glimmers eerily in the silvery haze that fills the atrium. It gives you the impression that something is watching from the fog.
Alright, scanning around the room for detect magic.
Well, clearly after getting just sort of faced with that, I'll draw my great sword and take a step in. And
Okay.
likewise,
Yeah.
All right. I
Look
didn't
around,
actually-
take my Nodashi, and go in as well.
Okay. I'm looking at your rolls.
Devin will look at Rafelner and say, "Did you detect anything?"
The Game Master has not yet informed me of such.
I see. Maybe we should be cautious then.
I'm just looking.
How much does that coat weigh, by the way? 1 pound? Never mind.
Let me see something about here. This is what I'm gonna give you, Rafelner. There we go. Okay. So the party can continue to push on, or before Fairnir says something.
Devon's waiting.
Making sure everybody's sort of with us, you know, like we stepped in, so we're taking a look around the atrium, but I didn't get a good roll.
Waiting for Fairnir, or if it's everybody to move in.
Yeah, I'm also waiting. I was directly asking him, so I'm waiting for his if he's got anything or not. No, we can't hear you. Sorry.
Got you.
Do we have some light on?
Devon casts light on himself, so Devon has a shield.
Yeah, my shield is lit.
Hmm.
Oh, guys. The elf says there's some magic inside. I'd watch out. Be wary. Some kind of curse. I think we don't need any more of those.
Mm-hmm.
No, we don't.
Okay, I think.
Oh, there you are.
Yay!
Is there another entrance to this place, Devon says aloud? Just so we know what our options are before we get in.
Nope.
I actually was going to go explore. If you just want to tell me the answer is no, then that's fine.
Can Rafelnir emanate light or get a dancing light or some other light solution? I just realized that Devon was my light.
Oh, I see. Well,
Got you.
I cast light so that could free up you to cast light on whatever you needed.
Yeah, I've got light on myself. I believe that Djordji is the only other character who doesn't have some kind of dark vision.
I have low light vision.
That was not that great. Also, who's this fellow?
That's just nobody.
Did you see that?
As you walk in, you can hear insects and birds chirping.
I don't like the
I'll
sound
pull
of
up
this.
both my saps.
That's
So I'm
bizarre.
armed.
It seems like it's emanating from the mist.
And the mist is like all around us.
That doesn't look good.
Rafael, were you
the
able
mist
to
doing
determine?
any ill effects yet?
Huh?
Is the mist doing any ill effect yet?
No.
Okay. Would it be a religion, arcana, geography to know more about this particular Mwangi curse mist?
No, you rolled pretty. You rolled pretty well. I gave you all that I can give you on that.
Alright.
I'm gonna try something, I think. Question. Sorry, just remind me. When we took the last rest after meeting Matthias, that would have reset use spell slots or no?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm gonna. Oh, did I? Okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna cast a spell on myself just as a precaution. I'm gonna cast resist energy of cold. And it is-
Smart.
It's concentration.
Okay. Okay. 10 minutes of level. Got you. 30 minutes.
So I'm gonna start moving now.
Can you guys see me when I move back and forth really fast?
Rafelnir is following the wolf.
Kinda.
These are windows, right? Or is that doors?
All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take lead on this.
Oh, if the four of
Yeah.
these are windows, I can't see through them.
I know. You
Or-
can't see through them because there's mist there.
Oh, it's thick. Okay.
How do you do the thing where you move, like you set a little path for your character to walk along? Like how
Just
Grenade moves?
Right
grab
click,
it.
okay.
Yeah, like grab a hold of your token, and instead of dropping it, just right click to start pacing it out.
At that moment, you hear
He's gonna do it.
Q as well.
screams coming from this door.
Alright.
Turner, is the door locked?
Well, yeah, I would. After hearing that, I would try the door.
You try it. Are you opening it?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't see anything yet, but I will. I would just take a, step in.
In this room,
Perception.
got you. In this room, you see the mist here kind of congeal into a thick and silvery fog that cools the lungs. Arranged in this large hall are exhibits of funerary traditions of several civilizations, along with preserved corpses arrayed in a grim stillness. You see a giant warrior looms from the haze. His arms cross his chest, his helm sullen and still. Beyond lies sarcophagi of varied designs and a few glass cases where withered dead are held upright by rods and string. Grim exhibits of long dead citizens whose fallen empires were race and age past. You see place cards in this hall that reads the honored dead and blood red calligraphy. At this moment, as the mist starts to just form around the rooms, I need everybody to make a will save.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
Oh, will save.
Okay. Devin, at this time, Devin, Abby, and Gurner get a +2 to their strength and dexterity scores. But, unfortunately, they get a -6. No, their charisma and intelligence scores are reduced to are both reduced to 6. And you start to see hair, and they start to form into like bestial monkey type creatures. At this moment, Rafaelnir, you're able to make another magic check.
What kind of check are we talking about?
You can do a Arcana check. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you definitely what this is and everything about it. Give me a second.
So my strength and dex both go up by 2, and wisdom and charisma are
Go to 6. Mm-hmm.
Not intelligence?
No, intelligence and charisma. My apologies.
Uh-oh.
Alright, somebody help me out here. For some reason, I can't get the temp column to stick with strength and dexterity, but it is working for intelligence and charisma.
Yeah, you also get a plus. You also are immune to fear. You get a +10 on climb checks and a climb speed of 20, and you get a +5 on acrobatics and stealth checks. And you also get a slam attack of 1d4 if you are a medium creature.
So should I just look?
Could you post all the stuff?
Read off what's there. Should I just look up the mists and read off what's there?
No, I'm gonna tell you.
Cool.
I don't know about you guys, but my stealth is crazy.
Seems I can't raise my strength.
Ditto. It's not. I can add a negative to intelligence and charisma. I cannot raise strength or dex.
Dex up, I can't do my strength.
Are you putting
Yeah,
a
rock
plus?
multi is weird sometimes. What I do is I put that in a macro. For example, for pretty damage.
We raised it
That worked.
the way I got it.
This is annoying.
Yeah, I think it's this character sheet. Has
How
problems.
how does it affect my ability scores? Or not my ability scores, but my skill ranks?
It doesn't affect your.
It's a temp.
Actually, yeah. So I believe that drain would make you get rid of your ability. Would affect your ability modifiers or your skill point total, but I don't believe damage does. I'm checking on that.
Damage is
damage
not as if
doesn't.
you actually lost it.
Yeah.
Drain is.
Oh, intelligence drain is terrible then. Do you get to pick what you lose, or is it just going down the list in order?
Different people have different rulings on that one. Some particularly mean game masters take it themselves, and others allow you to assign it.
What do you mean? For what?
Or which skill ranks get taken away when you lose your intelligence bonus to skill ranks.
Hmm. That intelligence damage really does that? Wow. Okay, so let me.
Drain does.
Drain.
Damage
Drain.
does not.
This is
Drain.
Okay,
does
so
that.
it just goes down to 6. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you do not mess with your skill ranks.
yeah, I don't want to mess with them. Just be honest with you, that's just gonna slow the game up too much. I just do like a negative whatever. I mean, you're already getting negative charisma and intelligence, so you're not gonna be able to like to be smart. So at this moment, that's what you see. You see Gurner and Abby. You see Abby turn to a little monkey zombie. I mean, a monkey goblin.
Hey, those are real.
Yeah, you see, you
Yeah.
see it turn into a little monkey, and then you see the rest turn into something like this
Caesar.
as they go inside the room.
So, who isn't affected? Rafelnir and who else?
Rafelnir, a wolf, and Djordji.
All right. So are they compelled to do anything? Or are they just kind of stupid?
That's kind of stupid. You hear,
All right.
you hear this from the 3.
Yeah, my Sirenscape hasn't worked all evening.
Yeah, it was like busted when I opened it too. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
I'll end it really quickly,
Yeah, man.
and I'll restart it.
Yeah. Rafelnir would say to Djordji, it seems that the two of us are the only ones not quite affected by this curse. A suitable method for alleviating the curse when we so choose to, and its beneficial effects would be to simply knock them unconscious, providing we can get them to consent to that. The curse will leave their body immediately.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Hmm.
You said I have a climb speed?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I redid the Sirenscape.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, did you say you're giving us a list for the curse? What it gives us? And or takes away?
I did. I read it off.
Oh, that was... okay.
Here, give me a second. So Gurner, you're just a monkey, and Rafelnir, what do you guys can continue to have your turns. Go ahead and everyone roll initiative, just to have initiative in turn order, since we're gonna have some monkeys roaming around just doing stuff.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy to knock them out.
And you can hear all this kind of stuff from the mist.
I'd like to start climbing the walls or something. Like in this room, I want to start see if I can climb walls, or if they're two just straight walls.
They are pretty straight. They are incredibly straight.
You said initiative?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay, so what does the group want to continue to do, Raphael, Near, and Djordji, as you corral these barrel of monkeys around?
Yes, scan about the room with detect magic. Anything come back interesting?
Yeah, I mean, the room, you get a little magic from the artifacts in the room. You get, let me see here. You get some, oh, you know what, besides the mist, no, my apologies.
Okay.
Are we in initiative order? Do you want to sort this out?
So you mentioned a imposing warrior with his arms crossed. Does that look like he's gonna come get us later?
I feel like that's a load. I mean, all of them. All of these are sarcophagus
Okay.
and statues.
Where does the mist? Does it seems to emanate from something in particular, or is it just
It's on the walls, clinging to the walls.
clinging to the walls? Okay, it's not coming from like a particular item or something like that.
Now I can hear you.
Basically, I'm going to move inside the room and try to find if I can find the source
Okay.
of this thing.
As you move inside the room, you notice that a couple of the undead warriors start to come to life and start to move.
Wow.
Undead or like construct? Doesn't matter. Can't use non-lethal.
Yeah.
Oh god, undead are my super ultra weakness.
You notice this one start to come alive, this one, and this one.
Okay. Would you like some knowledge checks?
Yep, you can make some knowledge checks. Okay. I'll give you one.
Whichever ones you please.
Does Dungeoneer or local do anything, or do I need a religion?
Oh man, okay. It's knowledge check and stuff.
What's going on with Roll20?
Here we go. I'll give you
Which one is the ghast?
the white one.
The white one.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Ghast are nasty.
Point it out and say that's a ghast. Don't let it touch you, or it will paralyze you.
I'm gonna roll initiative for my guys as they start to move.
Oh, is this
Djordji,
like
if
the
you-
CR5?
I will blur your form and allow you to be concealed from their attacks to some certain extent.
Nice.
I don't know that the others are capable of using that tactically at the moment.
Wow, the proto chief got +6. Okay.
Hope they can still fight in this ape shape.
What's his? +5.
Otherwise, we're going to have a bad time.
Okay, initiative order. One of the zombie thingies, Gurner, Djordji, Raphael Near, the gas, Abi, and then the undead, and then Devin. So Devin's up there too, and your wolf will be up there as well. We're gonna do a little more of cultist music. Sorry about that.
Sure.
Okay. So now it's gonna be this guy's turn as you notice that as he walks, he is not a regular undead that you might be familiar with. As he moves up, what's his speed? 30 feet. He sees 10, 15, 25. No, you know what he's gonna do? He's going to charge Gurner.
I would have done the same thing.
He charges Gurner, and he lets out a huge attack with his great club. Let's see if he hits. That's a +2 to attack, correct, Gurner?
Yes, for charging +2.
Okay.
And your AC goes down by
And
2.
-2 to armor.
Okay, so
That
he
just barely meets me.
meets you, and he's going to do. Again, this is the +5, so everyone knows. 13 damage to Gurner. As Gurner lets out a. Gurner, your turn.
Even if I'm a monkey, I know when I get hit and I get angry.
Got you.
Let me just make sure everything is in. Yes, it is. And it's +2.
Is that actually the zombie creature's real position, or did it end up on the north side of Gurner?
It is on the north side of me.
Okay, I see it on the south side.
Alright, and I did have my great sword, but I'm gonna take a wild monkey swing. So, let's see. I'm raging now, so I can take that much down. Oh dear!
So you destroy this one in one hit.
Yeah. Devin
Monkey
just started
noises.
making monkey congratulatory noises too.
Yeah, like basically
Slam my chest.
all the monkeys are just like hooting and hollering, swinging their arms like maniacs.
Okay. Would Gunnar like to do anything else?
No, staggered, so that's my only action. So.
Yep. Devin, your turn. Seeing the monkey friend hit, you see this bag of bones. What would you like to do?
Alright, I'm assuming with my lowered intelligence, I'm not going to go for extra tactics, which
No.
is unfortunate. Which is unfortunate. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to control my wolf now. Probably.
You just point.
He'll just
You
follow
just,
your
you
lead.
just, you just point
Yeah.
and yell at him.
Yeah, so I'll just like and point, and yell at the stone. I mean, the other skelly guy, and I'm going to run at him
Okay.
away. I'm going to swing, but I can't get my strength up. Hang on one sec.
I can account for the +1.
+2.
It's a +1 because strength goes up by +2.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. I thought you were done with the strength. Actually, I think I got it. All right, let's see. I'm gonna say I had my Bident out already because I wasn't smart.
Okay, yeah, you confirm a crit, and you do. Wow. Let's see what this one is. AC. You hit. You can actually confirm, and you do. Okay. Which is -5. -5 plus. Yeah, man, you destroyed that one too. Oh, the crit. That's 2 crits in a row. Wow.
Yeah, again, just like.
Yeah, we are just going ape
Wow. Okay.
the whole time.
Djordji, your turn.
Like looking at like Devin. I mean, sorry, Gurner. Like, yeah, we did it.
I think I'm going to. So you wanted to cast a spell, right? On me?
Falnir would take the opportunity to say, I can cast Blur on you immediately or enlarge person in a moment. Which would you prefer?
Yeah, and large person is pretty nice as well.
Alright, then
Yeah.
give one more moment. So
That's
So it's going to be a full round action. He will be able to come and touch you with it on the beginning of his next turn, so long as you are not more... Yeah, so do what you want. Don't get paralyzed by the ghast.
yeah. I'll walk to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, maybe the blow would have been better. Too late.
If you'd like to fight defensively, you can take a -4 penalty to your attack and get +2 to your dodge bonus, +3 if you've got 3 ranks in acrobatics.
Yeah, I know I have
Dodge
three
are
ranks
pretty
in
good.
acrobatics. Yeah, I'm going to fight defensively. I'm not going to power attack.
Make a
let's see
DC.
if I
Make a fortitude save for me.
Fortitude save. Oh yeah, they have this nasty thing.
Okay, so you meet it, you beat it. There's no penalty with that. You're sickened, so is that the sickened already included in that?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, that's why it's written in there. It's because the condition is already applied.
Okay, you're perfect then, bro. Keep on doing your thing.
But it's a miss.
Okay, no worries.
It's the Djordji.
Okay, so it is Rafilner's turn. He's casting. So now is
Full
my-
round action casting in large person.
Okay, so now my gas, seeing that you're there, he's going to attack you with a bite. Launch his bite. He's going to take you with a bite. 13 misses you, and then we're going to attack with 2 claws. 1 claw, 2 claw, that's a miss. He misses you with all his attacks that he can do. And that's my turn, Obby's turn.
I can't even get to this guy, I don't think. There's way too much stuff on the way.
Dance like the monkey you are.
You can use the run action to get a little bit further in, but
Straight line.
definitely pay attention to loss and dexterity bonus.
Yeah, you also have to
How
do
do you
straight
feel?
line.
How do you feel about Djordji?
Me?
Yeah, I mean, like that you might would rush him. You know, I don't. You know.
Running, you have to be in a straight line. So
Intelligence, so I'm not sure
Okay.
he's processing that.
no, you know, like the terrible like screech that like monkeys do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the really bad one.
Yeah, I'm gonna point at the ghast and then like point also at like someone else, like kind of like just the direction of other friends.
The
like, do
rest of
something.
us just, yeah, like, in a panic.
You're like, you do something.
Yeah, the group. And we're just hooting and hollering back as we just get done murdering.
That's my turn. Because I don't think I can run. Oh, look. Oh, anybody can just run whenever?
Yeah, it's a full round action to run, but it must be a straight line.
Oh, no, I cannot run then.
So yeah, so you could do a double move though, like you did, and that's basically just a hustle.
Alright, yeah.
Okay, I believe that it's the wolf's turn. What's the wolf's order?
Yeah, make a handle ammo check, Matthew, since you're a monkey.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think I should definitely be doing these.
Did the gas not go?
Let
Yeah,
me.
it probably wouldn't do anything.
If you can't communicate, can you? I mean, can you make basic attack? I mean, you can. With a 6, you can say, yeah.
6 isn't enough to lose language unless the curse says it does.
You can say something.
Okay, alright, I was about to say, because my thing is, like, I did sort of give him a command to help me with the thing that I obliterated, so maybe he's just holding?
We'll do that then.
Since
We'll
that
do
was
that.
my...
Yeah, you gave
my
the order to attack, and then you just...
And then I killed it, so...
Garner's turn.
Exactly, that's basically what's going on right now. The best I could do is move to 25 as usual. But yeah, I'm gonna do my little monkey waddle up and, you know, with one hand off the sword, you know, just sort of flailing it around behind me as I walk and just hoot and holler.
Okay, Devin.
Okay, so this time, Devin will kind of like like pointing at the wolf, be like, I'll point at the other thing and be like,
Ooh, get him.
what are you doing? Just standing there. I'm just gonna like move in. That's 30 feet, right?
I don't know, you tell.
Yeah. I got confused for a second when I saw the squares on the map, but no, that's...
You couldn't charge because you're going over your dog, but you can still walk up and hit it.
Yeah, I'll just go to like, I'll walk with purpose, and I'm gonna do the same thing.
A graceful monkey stride.
Make a fortitude
Right.
save, Devin. Okay, you're okay.
Come at me, bro. Just get... Alright, let's get this attack on. I have the biting out. Ooh, that sucked.
Unfortunately, your little monkey hands missed. Djordji, your turn, and then Rafelnir's. Or did you hold for Rafelnir? So it's switch. So
Yeah.
it's Rafelnir and then Djordji.
An enlarged person is a close range, so you can do it from without
Yep, have to
moving.
touch him. Wait, no, it is close, isn't
It's
it?
close. Yeah, it's close range, so you
Alright.
can do it even without moving.
All right, then yes, enlarged person goes off. Djordji, you get big. That is +2 to strength, -1 to attack, so your attack doesn't change.
Yeah.
Your arms go down by 1. Your reach goes out a little bit.
Yeah, I have
you-
that in the macro already, so don't worry about that.
Okay,
And I changed the
did you have
damage
your
of
weapon
the-
damage factored?
Yep.
Well, cool. Enjoy the swing.
I delayed after you, so I think you still have. You can do your action
Yes,
this
I
round.
can move, but I think that there's nothing really Rafelnir can do that's useful, so... Yes, he
you have-
cowers.
You have a move and a standard this round because you
Yes.
did it.
I don't have anything useful to do with my move, so I pass my turn. Rafelnir pulls out his book and is like,
The
Yes.
rest of the group freaks out as Djordji gets big.
Excited monkey noises.
Yes, bigger humanoid ape.
Too
Okay,
big.
Djordji,
Very
you
scary.
can attack.
I would have
let's
5
see.
foot step to get. No, I don't get the. I forgot to remove the. Shit, I
Unfortunately,
forgot to remove the fighting defensively. I wanted to remove that, but yes, too late.
I got you. Unfortunately, you miss. You said 5 foot step back.
I'll 5 foot step here.
Okay. Could the ghoul still attack you?
If it's a 5-foot step, no. And
Okay.
yes, I mean, like, it's...
Would he attack
you-
Devin then? Would the ghoul with some mindless undead
No,
creature?
I'm still on in combat with the. I didn't 5 foot step away.
I
So
got you. Yeah, I guess the ghoul will attack Devin.
Oh, hit me.
it's attacking me. Why?
Well, you got bigger and backed up. Wouldn't it just attack the nearest thing? I think a ghoul is like an
He's still
animal.
standing right there. He's not technically...
I'm still base to base.
Yeah, he's still adjacent.
No, ghasts are intelligent creatures.
Very intelligent, actually.
Okay.
Who's the
Yeah,
bigger...
it's up to you.
I mean, who's the bigger threat right now? Big person?
How would the gas? Yeah, I think I'll attack the big person then.
That makes sense, actually, because of paralysis.
Master, good tactics.
Yeah, these things, I think, have higher than average intelligence usually, so...
And I just missed my last attack, so I might not even be considered much of a threat.
I don't know. Let me see what his intelligence is. Oh, his intelligence is 17. No, you know what? If I was really playing this as a PC, I would attack Devin. If I'm a gas, I would attack Devin so that I can make more ghouls to kill everyone else. If I'm really playing like I would play, so I'm gonna attack Devin. Does a 14 hit you?
It does not.
A 21 hits you.
That...
Oh, I got a crit. And then let me reroll to confirm. So I hit you at 1 attack, and let's see if I confirm on the next one. Oh, so I confirm a crit. Perfect.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so
He's
let's
the one who
roll
can heal
damage.
too.
So the first one, roll a DC 15, Devin, for me. 1d6.
Am I just rolling a d20 and hoping I beat 15?
No, you're rolling a fortitude save. My apologies.
Fortitude save. You have 2 because it hits 2 times.
Oh, you're not paralyzed. Yeah, you roll one more. Excuse me. Roll one more, Devin. Okay, so you're paralyzed for, and I'll roll the rounds in a moment. So that's the first attack damage you can roll. It's a 6, and then I'm gonna double my weapon damage. It's not. When you do a crit, you don't double your strength, correct?
Yes, you do.
No, you do.
You double
You
everything.
do double
The
your
only thing
strength.
you don't, the only thing you
Just
don't
better.
double are rider dice, like flaming, bane,
Okay.
all the extra d6s you would roll. You don't double those.
So 6 damage to Devin, and then we got. Here's my crit roll. Let's see what this
Could
is.
kill, probably.
Let's see.
Good.
Let's see.
Yeah, it would be
13.
2d6.
Wow, 13 damage. So 13 plus 6 is 19 damage, correct? To Devin,
Correct. Y'all take care of Wolfie for me.
and Devin is paralyzed for. These are rounds for 5 rounds.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Oh, it's just when you're hit.
And then on this, it is the Obby's turn.
Is there no save to it?
He failed to save.
Oh no.
I passed the first, failed the second, so yeah.
Okay, seeing
Okay,
this,
well.
the group sees him go down.
I gotta stay true to character here.
You would tell Abby, please go to the right
not
of the big one. Right side.
No, not
You could, yes, that way, the right side.
Monkey, right, east.
Weast? Let's see. My intelligence is 6. I don't know if I'd properly swarm around, but monkeys are pretty smart.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Felnir is pointing and yelling.
Because I could go that way, or I could, like, go all the way around.
Well, he's at the wall here, so you can't flank.
Oh, I can't go around. Nope, I'm going to go to him.
Flank from either side, but just can't flank front to back.
Nope,
That's
I'm
what
gonna hit
Felnir's trying to get.
him. Nope, going for him.
At least fight defensively.
I don't have that.
Everybody can do it.
Well, he's
Oh,
a monkey.
I'm not
would
gonna
he,
do
would
it.
he know?
I'm not going to do
Everybody
that.
can fight defensively.
Do I take a -2 for 2-weapon fighting if I'm only swinging once?
No, if you
No.
unless you're explicitly using the other weapon, no.
No, because you moved, you're only taking 1 attack. So you
Yeah,
don't,
like if you
you don't get the
two-weapon
minus
fight,
2.
if you full attack 2-weapon fight, you take the penalties. Otherwise, if you're just using one hand, you're good.
Okay, I don't really have time to change this around, so I'm going to just... there's a +2 to this.
Unfortunately, you miss.
Whoops.
Skeleton's turn. The wolf is down because Devin's down. My person's turn. Gerner, your turn.
Let me just make sure. Would I be able to go here?
Mm-hmm.
Good, because even though I am staggered, I'm allowed to charge because zombies can do it too.
Can you charge over Devin's body, though? I mean, we talked about this.
I mean, I'm cutting the corner slightly. I'm not going into his space.
Well, let me look at the map. Yeah, you can do it. You're right. The map.
Yeah, like I'm not. If I tried to charge onto Devin, obviously no.
Okay, yeah, I see the map. I see the squares on the map. It's fine, yeah.
And I would
Okay.
take the most direct route because angry monkey.
Okay.
So now I take no penalties for power attacking.
It's a pretty big hit. So as the monkey slashes, let me see what his AC is. Yeah, you slash at the beast, and yeah, you befell it in one hit.
Oh, oh, oh!
That loud screeching is a terrible one.
Okay,
I will not do because that is a terrible thing to hear.
All right, are we out of initiative?
and you are out of initiative.
All
Does that
right.
make
So Djordji has a full 3 minutes of enlarged person. So that's
Yeah, let's make it count.
Yep.
I'm gonna start crying on Devin.
Felnir is going to come over to Devin and very gently point to his wrist, like you still have language, and say, use your wand of Cure Light Wounds. Very slowly and loudly.
It cannot. It's actually mentioned, no? Oh, it's not a...
Wait,
yeah,
I understand this. Trying to use it through me by manipulating my hands?
No, it has to be...
Yeah, he can't.
You're a wisdom cast?
Under the
No.
charisma intelligence-based casters such as bards and wizards on the effects of the mist are rendered incapable of casting spells due to the ability loss. How do you cast spells?
Well, he's a hunter. He's a hunter, wisdom base.
Oh, then he can cast it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, after the
Real question is,
30
you can
seconds.
figure out how the spring-loaded wrist sheath works.
Uh-huh.
It's manipulate with his hands. He probably won't fight you. He knows you're friendly.
Yeah, I mean, who knows how it works? You could just wait.
After the half minute when he gets up from his paralysis.
Yeah, let's say you could just wait.
So you get up and you have 2.5 minutes around. So you get up, Devin.
I mean, we're still like low intelligence 8 men, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm just like probably like
And
grunting.
Nilfgaard's going to tell Gurner, "You did a very good job."
Woo!
I mean, I know I can
Nilfgaard's like,
Help.
just to Celestial. Is this any easier to understand?
Oh god, I would make a monkey pun, but no. He'll respond in Celestial, yes, very easy. Easy, good,
So-
yes.
Yes, you did good. So yeah, if Devin wants to poke himself and Gurner, I believe that you both need to get topped off a little bit, and then we can move on.
Yeah, I'm pretty beat up. And, well, Devin obviously got beat up.
Yeah,
Devin, you can use your wands.
okay, one sec.
Ain't it just 1d8 plus 1?
Same as a potion, yep.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 1. Okay.
You got 50 ticks. Okay, go ahead and start casting. You're rolling 1d1s or your 1d8s.
1d8 plus 1.
Hopefully it's good.
Okay, that's one.
Not bad.
Woo!
Who are you treating first, yourself?
Yeah, right? You know, apes are selfish.
They are, they're impulsive creatures.
That's 2. Let me do the math on that. That's plus 12.
Mhm.
Plus 1, that's 12, yeah.
I think, honestly, I'm... Okay.
That's 13 total.
That's 13 total? Oh, I forgot to add plus 1. You're right. Thank you.
You're not a monkey in real life.
That's
Not
true,
one.
but like I'm gonna say we'll add up the plus 1 such as I'm gonna say like this feels good to me, and I am just gonna go until I feel really better. So there's another 7 plus 1.
That's basically 1 minute last.
Honestly, that I feel good. All right, so I'll
Yeah, including our healing, it would take a minute off of the enlarge.
so I will
12, 18, and then I'm gonna need like 2 of them maybe.
So that was 3 total. Let me just keep tally of this, somebody, so I don't forget. It was 3 for me, and let me poke Gurner. Oh, very good. Add plus 2 to that.
He'll like after those 2 hits, he'll like smile at you with his big dumb monkey mouth.
Oh, yeah, very good.
And you continue to hear screams coming behind this door now.
Yeah, okay, so during that time, I wanted to check if the door was open. Was locked, sorry.
Okay.
Well, during, they spent 1 minute during all
Oh
this
yeah,
stuff.
it's not locked.
Okay. So, yeah, when they are ready, I'll open the door. Go in.
You hear the screams coming from like stop where you are so I can read. You see the door of this chamber was once a pane of an expensive frosted glass which now lies broken shards on the floor. Within several desks lie overturned, papers in disarray, chairs smashed and kindling. A sturdy steel cabinet sits against the back wall as there is much battered and dented in. The mist here rolls near the floor of the ceiling, creating a strange patch of visibility stretching from knee height to a few feet overhead. The smoky tendrils flow up and down the walls unnaturally, and savage, vicious swirl to lie fanged mouths agape before dissolving into the mist once more. Everyone roll a perception check.
Oh, let's go. Ape Man has good eyes. I don't know if I should roll it for the wolf.
So, let me see something real quick.
I see those, and uh-oh.
Those are high numbers.
Bonus isn't as big as mine.
So you do make out, like 2 gorillas up top, kind of jumping down the party. But unfortunately, since these were sneaky, you see a gorilla. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me roll a d6 so I don't cheat. 2 and 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So you have a gorilla jumping out. Give me 1 second. So let me roll one more. 6. Wow, 2 5s and a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. At that moment, Rafaelner, you see an ape jump before you from the mist. It looks a lot like Devin does, and a lot like Gerner, as it jumps and tries to attack you, and it attacks. We have another one. Let's see what my other roll was. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A monkey attacks you, Devin, as well. Excuse me. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh.
And then what's the other 5? We have this one jumping down as well, and then 4 is Avi, and we'll have this one on the wall here.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay. These 2 get an attack because they made their stealth check. It's not too crazy. Let me roll my attack on you, Rafaelner. Oh wow, crit. Let me confirm. Don't confirm. And I'm gonna attack Devin with my 8-man. That's a miss. Rafaelner, your damage is, you didn't confirm. It's just 2 damage, Rafaelner. Okay, everyone roll initiative again.
I'm ahead of that curve.
Is that one not going to attack me? Or is it too high?
This one, these are apes. You beat their stealth checks. Other one you didn't beat, so they got an attack in a surprise round. The other ones you beat. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Sorry, Tim. Remind me. Did we make a special rolling for the wolf? I'm still rolling because I forgot what it was. But is he just like gonna always
after you
follow me? Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That is a long initiative tracker.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. My Djordji is rolling. And so the monkeys are gonna go again and points.
I rolled already.
I got you in the mud. So let me roll.
So we're friends, right? So we look like them, so they're not gonna attack us, of course.
Let me roll for these monkeys. What's their initiative? +2. 3 and 7.
To identify them.
These are gorillas.
Fun.
Okay, so my little mins are going to attack again. I think I just had what's my plus? Nothing too crazy. We're going to attack Rafaelner. Wow, are you kidding me? The gods are wanting Rafelnir to die, but they don't want him to die. Other one's gonna attack Devin again. 19 hits you, Devin.
Yes, it just beats.
So Rafelnir gets hit with 4 damage, and Devin gets hit with 5 damage. Okay, now it is Abby's turn.
Okay.
And you have a monkey to your right, which you cannot see, and you have a monkey to your left, which you can see.
Wait, so I cannot see.
The one on the
this
right,
one?
yeah. I mean, if you can see it, you can see it. You see his arm there, kind of attacking, I think. Yeah, you see his arm. There you go. You see him.
Oh, hold on. No, I need to reroll that because I'm gonna have a. I didn't do that properly because I'm taking a full round attack. Okay, so yep, this is. Are they also immune to fear?
Yes.
Okay. So can they be demoralized?
They're immune to fear, so I would assume
That's
no.
a fear.
Yeah.
So
That's
you-
my thing.
So you do 9 bludgeoning damage, correct?
Yes, this is non-lethal because I'm
Yep.
using my saps.
Okay, I see you.
I don't get any sneak attack or anything, do I?
Nope.
Because they surprised us?
Yeah, and you're not flanking. They're not flat-footed.
Alright, dang, surprise.
Okay. Now it is Rafelnir's turn.
As a full round action, Rafelnir will withdraw, moving through the space that Djordji occupies as squeezing to do so. So that's gonna be his full turn.
Okay. Garner.
You said there is one here. I don't see him, but he is here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's not on the map for me for some reason. But anyways,
You might want to refresh.
I will in 1 second. Let me just do my roll. I'll just swing normally. But I mean, I will power attack.
Okay. Which one are you attacking?
The one on the left that hit Rafelnir.
Okay, yeah, that one is pretty hurt, and he starts to hoop and holler.
Same one I hit.
Devin, your turn.
Alright, 1 sec. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Here we go. I guess I'll just, I don't know, wheel around and hit this guy
Okay.
directly behind me, so let's see. Wow, that's kind of almost useless to have such a high strength and not be able to hit anything.
As you continue to miss, you get mad, and then you start picking up your own crap and throwing it against the wall. Djordji, your turn.
Oh, well, I guess technically it would follow, wouldn't it?
So I'm going to attack this guy, move action, study targets, and just one attack. Gonna hit something.
Unfortunately, you miss.
That's my turn.
Did you factor in a flanking bonus as you are flanking with the wolf?
He still
No, I
miss.
wasn't, but yeah, it still me.
Okay, I see your 4 damage on the wolf. Which one did you attack with the wolf again, Devin? I need to know.
Same one. We're just like I will assume I pointed at
Okay.
the one I was attacking. Do I need to roll trip as well?
You do, sir.
And there's a delay. I think I clicked it. If it doesn't go through, there it is.
And you got to be as what, CM,
CMD. I'll double check. I think it's CMD.
CMD. Yeah, that be he's tripped.
Excellent.
He's tripped. Yep. So now my monkey's gonna go. This monkey, seeing a wolf is going to attack the wolf. Let's see if we can hit that. plus 3. We got 2 attacks from that, so let's roll. That's 11, 22 to 22 hits, I take it?
Yeah, the 22 hits.
4 damage. And now this one is going to attack Abi, the other monkey, as he is mad that another monkey is coming to his territory.
I don't believe that's technically a flanking bonus because of the way they're situated on weird angles.
He's too high. He doesn't get flanking.
And then, so 3 and 2 plus 3.
Also, I believe he can only attack once because he needs to hold onto the wall with.
So they don't get a full attack?
Logically, no, because
Okay.
he has to hold.
So 8 misses Abi. And now my monkey's turn. This monkey is stupid, so he is going to get up.
Big provocation.
So everybody gets attack of opportunity against him.
That includes
Right.
the prone, don't forget. That includes the +4 for him being prone, because it's as he's getting up.
So
Correct.
Wolf gets to attack.
Wolf gets attack. All right, here we go. Oh, wrong thing.
Devin gets to attack. Then I'm
Without
gonna
the +4, I probably.
Okay. You said it's
So-
+4?
We'll add +4 to that. Sorry, and I'll
Yeah, so
think
that
I'll do it
hits.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll do it right with because I've already got the outflank here. So that includes a +4.
Okay. We got 9.
Like I assume the acid also damages them. I don't know if I've noticed.
Yeah, it does damage him. Okay, I got that. That's just a move action to get up. I can attack, correct? I'm going to get up and I'm going to attack Devin for this monkey for being mean to me. Oh, what's a hit?
Yeah, that's it.
We're going to do 2 damage, 5 damage, and this monkey's going to attack Abi. This monkey... Okay. No, that's not 5 damage. That's not 5 damage. That's not 5 damage. Sorry. Does 19 hit you, Abi?
19 will miss
19
because
misses.
of my monkey bonus.
Here. That's the damage. Oh, it's still 5 damage. My bad, Devin. I just rolled a d6. Yeah, so it's still 5 damage. Okay. Now it is Abi's turn.
If I make a full round attack action, can I switch if he goes down mid-hit?
Yes, yes you can. You make a decision for every attack.
Okay. Let me get my sheet real quick.
Even if you kill on the first attack, you can choose to drop the full attack and move or something.
Okay, the first swing is going to be on the one to my left, and if it goes down, I'm swinging to the right. If I can hit that one.
Which one? You can't attack the one. I mean, I guess, yeah, you could.
If he's hitting him, he should be able to hit back.
Oh, well, he's a large creature.
The gorilla?
Mm-hmm. They're large creatures.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so he's up higher. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll just put those both on this guy.
Okay.
That's, does the first one hit?
Let me see the AC. Yep, the first one hits. The second one does too. And with that note, you take this one. This one is done for.
Unconscious.
It's unconscious, and you see him revert back to a human form.
Cool.
Still wounded. Sorry about that. But I'm a big dumb ape with a sword.
Okay, that's Abi's turn. And now it is Rafelnir's turn.
Falnir believes that the combat is well on hand. He's going to draw his lime green chalk from his bag and write his initials into the table beside him. That is a difficulty. That is a total of 25 to calligraphy.
Okay.
Also,
Fancy.
there are more letters in his initials than you might think.
Okay. That's Rafelnir's turn. Gurner, what are you gonna do?
You said that one's all the way up there. Well, he's big, so he's got 10 foot. So logically, I only have to move up.
Yep.
5.
And you get a climb speed.
Yeah. So can I 5-foot step a climb speed? Does anyone know?
I don't.
Oh wait, I
think you
can't. I'm staggered, anyways.
I'm pretty sure you can 5-foot step anytime as long as you have that movement.
Yeah. Besides prone, I know prone you can, unless you have something special. Anyways, considering he's out of reach, I'm just going to.
Like as a monkey, if you see an evil monkey, you're gonna try to climb regardless if he's out of reach or not. You know.
Yeah. The issue is I don't want to. Well, actually, I could get it. I just need to do a real quick check. I believe you are allowed to charge as long as you have a climb speed, so I will actually. Because he is 10 feet away because I have to get next to him. So I will provoke doing this.
Okay.
I'm going to sort of, like, get ready. And because it's just a normal loose wall, I believe I can. And I'm allowed to take 10 even when I'm threatened. So that's or anything, because natural climb speed. So I'm going to charge up. I provoke an attack from him.
You're one-handing a greatsword, right?
Ah, shit, you're right.
You
I'll
can still
drop it and
swing.
I'll drop it and just do the slam.
Okay.
I mean, you're still charging, so it wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. I have a dagger, but it's technically accurate. It's still a D4. +2, yeah, so.
1D. It's a 1D4 plus your strength.
Yeah. +1 strength, so it'd be. And I'm power attacking, but it's only a one-handed because it's natural, so I don't get +3.
You hit, then you do pretty good damage, bro.
Yeah, I scramble up the wall and just clock him one.
Why did Gurner provoke?
He has natural reach because he's large.
Oh.
So as I scrambled up the wall, I enter his space, and then I have to, or I enter his reach, and then I have to get next to him, so I'm moving in his area.
Okay, Devin.
Coolio. All right, same as before. Oh, this gets weird. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I can't actually put the wolf in a better position, even if I were smart enough to do so. So I'm just gonna hit the guy in front of me.
No, you hit him, and he. Ooh. Let me see what that damage is. 4. Let me see something. Okay, yeah, he's on the ground too.
Oh, is he unconscious?
Mm-hmm. He turns back to a normal human.
This
Oh,
was bleeding out.
I bet that confuses the heck out of me. I'm just like, whoa.
Yep.
Turn over?
Yep. Your
Can we-
turns are.
Down?
So now it's your wolf's turn.
Yeah, good question. I'm gonna send my wolf, I guess, to attack this one. I think that's the only place I can send him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll the handle animal check for that. I am still using Link, so that should give me an advantage, but let's see. Oh my! He don't listen to me.
He
does
doesn't listen to you, and now it's Djordji's turn.
It is a free action to handle an animal.
Okay.
You can simply try again over and over and over again until it works.
That's fair. I would say for the purpose of me being an ape man, I'll just let it be a failure.
Can I attack this one
Which one?
on the wall?
Oh yeah, technically I'm here now, right?
Yeah, you can move up and attack. Yeah.
Oh, there's one on top of me?
No, he's...
Oh, there's one here?
No, he got changed for some reason.
Okay, I'll attack the one that is... I think I have enough... I have reach, right? So I should be able to...
You have natural reach. You should be able to basically do the same thing he's doing to Abby. But
Yeah.
backwards.
Oh my god, I can't hit for shit.
Unfortunately, you do miss. You do miss. And that was Djordji's turn. So now I got the two monkeys. This monkey seeing a threat is going to attack and miss. And this one seeing the wolf is going to attack with 13, and I believe that's a miss. And now back to Abby's turn.
Okay.
What's the wolf's AC, Devin? 14 or is it 13?
Oh, the wolf's AC is actually like now 18 that he's leveled up. It's kind of crazy because he's got a
He got Dex up and he got like natural armor.
natural armor +2 and Dex went up like +2.
Okay.
So yeah, it got stupid high real quick.
Oh yeah, early animal companions are feeble. They get pretty good pretty quick.
Can I climb and move right here? Because I don't think anything can provoke, unless this gorilla has combat reflexes.
I highly doubt he does.
I'd like to move right here for flanking with Gurner.
Well, turns reset. So he'd already took a attack opportunity. Rounds reset.
Oh right, he did just move, but I mean,
well, I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway.
19, he hits.
19 misses.
19 misses, okay.
My AC is 20.
Yeah, you're stupid fast now because of ape.
Okay, so this is going to be a +4 because I can't remove the one fast enough.
So you attack.
That's one hit. Just the first one.
First one. Okay, I see your damage. Okay. Okay. That's Abby. Now Raphael Near. Are you gonna keep on scrying or what?
Oh yes, he's beginning to write in Elven the Paladin Code of Uelral the Wise. He writes the first line, "I will never defile the beauty of nature, nor cut a raw gemstone for aesthetic reasons."
Same as before. I'm gonna swing again. Now, with flanking, because Abby, this should be plus... yeah, plus... and plus... oof. That is with the flank included, so...
Yeah, you knock this one out, and it hits the wall. I mean, it hits the ground.
Oh, I didn't even... oh, that's pretty cool. Well, I can't move because dumb stagger curse, but yeah.
Is somebody in here that's going to take care of the curses?
Supposedly.
Okay,
Why are they
Devin and the wolf.
Did this guy just jump down in front of me?
No, he fell down.
Is he unconscious?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, who can Devin see that's not unconscious? Is this guy?
There's one more. There's one more on the left of you.
Oh. Oh. So he should be here?
Yeah, I don't know how the map is. You might have to refresh, but you can go and roll your attacks for you and the wolf.
Okay. Oh, I would have attacked him. Oh, that's weird, because, anyway, whatever. To me, he's in the other room, so I thought he ran away. But I'll attack him. First, let's see. First, I'm going to try to get my wolf. I'm going to try to use the trick, the flank trick, to get my wolf over here. And it's going to get weird, so I'll try the handle animal.
I do think there's a wall there, so you can't. Like, you see how the door's there?
Yeah, I gotcha. I see that now. Thank you. Very good. Okay, great. I'll just roll no more attacks.
Okay. That's good damage.
I swear to God, managing these two is annoying. All right, let me get the wolf back up.
He's tripped, so
that was just the attack. You mean to roll separate for the
make
trip?
a trip, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely tripped.
He's tripped. Yep.
If I was smart, I'd have the wolf go before me.
Okay. And now it is Djordji's turn.
Oops, sorry, I was on mute. Are they all dead or no? There's one.
I mean, you can move up. I
All
mean,
up.
you pretty much can move up to where Devin's at and attack over, I believe. He gets soft cover, but he's on the ground.
Okay, can do that. Oh, I hit this time.
You did. You hit, and that one's obliterated. You chopped that little monkey in half, bro.
Nice.
Okay.
Take
And
that
that
monkey.
You cut out. I heard you started, but
I said at that moment, you can still hear the screams from this cabinet.
Felner says, yes, yes, and he finishes triple gemstone holy symbol of Uelrol, writing the paladin code.
You can tell that the cabinet has been kind of dented into as you try to open it. And you can hear him scream hoarsely from the hiding spot as he hears the combat.
Hmm. Who's got eyes on him? It's in another room that I can't see. Oh, I see down there. I honestly don't really know what 8 version of me would do in this scenario, but I guess I'll move forward. I'm gonna ignore the thing bleeding out on the ground because I feel like I wouldn't care.
Well, I'm waiting for Raphelnir and and Djordji to really do something since they're.
Oh, we still in turn order. Sorry.
Merfelnir is waiting to see where the beefy people go, and he'll follow them.
Okay.
He's scanning about the room with detect magic.
Okay, well there's magic here in the crate that the person's screaming from.
Let's go smash the crate.
yeah, I'm gonna swaddle up. But I mean, I hear someone screaming, so I know not to smash it because I'm not that dumb.
I wasn't that smart to begin with. I don't know. Like, let's jiggle the thing. I'm not gonna be careful. I'm gonna try to open the damn thing. Juggle the lock.
Are we still on turn order? Or?
No, you're fine. You can say something.
Is that a
Oh,
wall
okay.
to our south, or because we can see through it?
Hmm?
Is that a wall to our south? Because we can see through it.
Yeah, that is a wall to your south. I don't know why that happened.
We can. Yeah.
That's all right. We'll ignore it. What happens if I try to open it?
You can't.
It's dented shut. You said.
It seems stuck.
I'm gonna get mad and like hit it with the butt of my spear.
You make a strength check.
Very good. What the? My strength is the highest it's ever been, and I've rolled whatever.
Have Djordji or Gurner open.
You said
Alright,
you hear a guy saying, "Are they?" He says, "Are the apes still out there?"
I look at everyone who's an ape.
Exactly. We look around. Yes.
No.
The curse is still here. Our friends are cheap, but we got rid of the angry ones.
You can make a diplomacy check.
Ooh.
The mist is still present. We have not yet deactivated whatever curse this is.
The guy screams out and says, I don't know, if there's apes out there, I don't want to go out there. As you make your diplomacy check, Djordji.
Open the door! Or I come and get you. Nigel, right? I'm here.
He says, I'm not Nigel, that's the museum coordinator. I'm Sadiq. I'm the scribe here.
Oh.
Nigel was in the other. He was in the other side. He was in the other side of the museum. When the miss happened.
Interesting. Has the museum accepted any Mwangi pieces recently?
Sensitive on that.
Um, he says I would assume that we got a shipment in. We got a mysterious shipment in. I don't know where it came from, but Nigel was taking stock of the pieces in the East Exhibit storage room when everything happened. He said, I'm sure it was some those small idols that came into our possession a couple of days ago. I smelled something wrong with those hideous monkey-faced things. As soon as one of the Scarnet, the how do you pronounce the gang's name again? Scarzai? I'll just say those
Garni.
Scarny members brought it to us, but no one listened to me.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. So where do we find Nigel? We didn't see anybody on the other side, just undead.
I said he was in the exhibition hall.
Can we?
And the hall with all the statues?
Before
Actually,
we
no,
move on,
we don't have a
Felmir
description.
go over to the corpses that turned back into humans and make a knowledge local check and see if he can identify their garb, or maybe they are museum employees.
That's what I was gonna say.
They
Of
are
the ones that are.
they are museum employees.
Felmir's going to point that out and say, perhaps in the future we can finish them at least with non-lethal damage.
One of them is. I believe this one got.
Yeah, there's
clocked.
two. There's two that have museum workers stuff on their one seems to be dead and the other one is still clinging to kind of alive.
Yeah, there was more non-lethal than lethal, so he's injured, but fine.
Yeah, I mean, like, he is bleeding out, though, actively, yeah?
No, because he's unconscious as a result of non-lethal.
Oh, I see. So, I mean...
It's into negative actual, not non-lethal equal to.
I'm choosing as Ape Devon to ignore them.
He tells you that he would like you to help him get out of the cabinet. That he's seen the king. It seems to be stuck.
Oh, yeah, that's what the big guy's for, I thought. Not the other big guy, the one that stood in front of us when I failed to open the chest.
I'll give it a shot.
I'll aid. Hold on, give me a second.
Yep, so you pop out, and I'm just going to put NPC in here.
Oh, you already got it, never mind.
Yeah, big roll.
Use this guy right here. And he pops out, and he looks and he gets scared as he sees the monkeys, and he runs back against the wall.
Don't be afraid. They have not lost full grip of their senses, and Djordji and I, the big one and I, are managing to keep them pointed in a useful direction.
He says, "Can you get them to move? My desk is over there. I have something that might could help."
I'm standing on it throwing poo at the wall.
Certainly, and Rafelnir takes Abi by the hand and says, "Come along, Mr. Abi. We have places to be."
I'm gonna climb Felnir.
Yummy trail rations. Wiggles the bag of trail rations.
So he walks.
Yes,
he walks over here.
Point of trail rations for Abi's use.
And he points out a scarf of Mwangi cloth, and it has some strange writing on it. It's made from beaten bark, and it's quite ancient. And you see like an inventory tag that says Tiki Tan Idols, courtesy of the Tsar.
Sorry, who did he tell that
Interesting. Can Rafelnir make any useful knowledge checks on that? He does have geography.
You can make a linguistics check.
Don't have that one trained.
But you do know it's magical.
Okay. That'll get me up to. Actually, I can just take 10 and get identify auras of caster level up to 5th. I can also take 10 on spellcraft to properly identify caster level up to 5th.
Let me see something. Mm.
Of all the days to not prepare comprehend languages.
I know it as you go to a museum. Weird. It is a caster level of just a spell level, correct? It's 10. It's 15 plus spell level.
Level of
No.
knowledge, so like, or
For a
caster
particular
level.
magic,
It depends
caster
on what
level
it's.
should be one of the top line entries.
Yeah, like a cloak of resistance is 3, I think.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
is it
so-
plus? Is it 5+3 or 10+3 or 15+3?
It
identify
is
it.
So
15 plus.
So what is it? It's a fifth level spell. Is what is on this cloth.
Yes, then Rafelnir can identify it.
So you notice that it is a cloak. A cloak. It has a break enchantment on it, but you don't know how to activate it.
Interesting. Break enchantment is on his spell list if it's basically a scroll written on bark.
For the most part, yes.
Okay. Is it a large radius break enchantment or is it a one-person thing?
It's a one-person thing.
Save
No,
it.
it's hardly of
I'm
any
like
use
a
at
big
all.
monkey. We can just not be monkeys
Frankly,
later.
more useful in the museum than anywhere else.
Yeah, I know break enchantment's normally 1 per level, but if it's a special item, that it's only 1.
Oh, hold up. It says break enchantment up to 1 per all within 30 feet of each other.
But this is a unique item, so it might be.
Yeah, it has whatever rules you say it does. You could even choose to ignore the casting time of 1 minute.
Yeah, you've got a. Yeah, you can see you can see that it's a scroll of break enchantment. But you really need linguistics to know more about this, man. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Or read magic.
I do not have read magic prepared, though the magical notation should be like I should be able to read the magical notation using Game Master Mwangi spellcraft.
I don't know if I would tell you this in my current form, and I don't know if you know it. But I do have read magic, so if I had brought it up in front of Rafelnir before, perhaps he would be able to say something.
Oh, then yes, let's say excuse me, Devin. Do you remember the Orison read magic? You told me about it when we were leaving the sewers. Do you remember that?
No.
You All right, let me and he's going to walk you through the first couple of words and gestures. Does that strike any memories?
Oh yeah. And then I will I'll see if I can cast the Orison.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. This, yeah.
Yeah, you read it.
Yeah,
you
good
read it
job.
you read it as a scroll of break enchantment.
Break, enchant break.
Devin, you were very helpful.
And Rafelnir, you realize you can only use this way without a linguistics check on one person.
Well, that's not going to be much use. We may
Man,
need to find
I hope someone
artifacts
speaks polyglot.
themselves.
Yeah, if somebody spoke polyglot, that'd be good.
He also tells you that he has a couple of other things for you. He says, he whistles through and he says, "Please find Nigel." And he lets you know. He says he has a scroll of cure critical wounds. He has 2 scrolls of false life and a scroll of dispel magic.
Sadly, that's not quite what we're after, I think.
They are certainly going to be useful. I think that I should carry those around. I believe that I'm able to use these So could you go over those again, and I'll add them to my character sheet?
I gotcha.
Thank you. The scroll of critical wounds, hand to Devin. He's the only one who can cast that.
Funny paper.
I'll just like hold it, sniff it.
Okay.
I don't know
And
if I know what
Sadak asks, is it safe now?
We'll do to the best of our ability.
He says, I'm tired of keeping quiet and not saying anything about the thugs that run this place. It's too dangerous, and I don't get paid well enough for that. Lead the way so I can leave this place.
Very well. Stay behind us. Come, my friends. We have adventuring to do. I just wanted to visit this museum. It has such an interesting layout.
How big is this place? I wasn't looking. We should run
Pretty
around
big,
outside.
Okay,
Also, I
continue to
noticed. Is this the window you were talking about?
move. This is more
I think-
mist on the wall.
Looks like an
Oh, it's
ocean.
mist hanging on the wall.
I suppose. Whoa, yeah, okay. Who's leading now? My thing lagged for a second, and then Gunnar disappeared.
Yeah, I went to the previous room. I'm just monkeying around.
All right, yeah. Monkey see, monkey follow. So I'm right
I don't
behind.
get it.
Hardy har.
How long would you say the enlarged person has been ticking?
Oh, it's done now.
I hate to ask too, but
Boring.
any time left on resistance?
How long was it?
It's 30 minutes total.
You're good. You got 20 more minutes.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm just gonna follow Gunnar. He seems to be the leader.
Gunnar, you see a door here as well.
Yeah,
Where
there's
are you
two
going?
doors.
And
Back in the main hall.
the guy comes here in this area, and he says, "This is the
There's two
East
doors.
exhibit. This is where I saw Nigel last. The East exhibit hall."
I'll point at the other door down the hallway. This one.
That's what the
Well,
man
that
tells
way.
you. And then he says, "I'm going to get out of here, but this is where I
That
saw
Felnir would have asked
Nigel last." What do you say?
Felnir would have asked if he could identify the zombie or ghast that was in this exhibit and why, and possibly provide explanations to who they were and why they animated.
He tells you that Nigel knows more than him, but he knows that this is an Orisian, a scarab seer. So I can see that he could just. It seems like the mist is making everyone mad, and their primal desires are coming out. This was he looks over here and said, "This is a Khalid warrior that we found." And this, not sure. I just know it was some type of legionnaire.
Wow. Khalids, Osirians, everything.
There was a museum at Iadara of this sort of thing, and we bolted the corpses to their positions. There was a bit of necromantic overflow, and we were very grateful for that decision.
He says, "Well, if I ever come back into the museum again, I'll make sure to take your advice."
Excellent. Well, from one academic to another, good luck on your ventures.
You do the same, thank you. And please take care of Nigel. But tell him I can't deal with this anymore.
Sure.
Okay. Which door does the group want to go?
Can I look at this door?
Hanging on the south door.
Or east, whatever angle. Yeah, this door where East
Yeah.
Angel is.
I want to listen at the door on the right because I'm all alone over there.
Can you make me normal size again, please?
Yep.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Do we want to kick open a door with 8 minutes left in the session?
That raises a good point. If there's like a big combat planned, I don't know if you wanna, because again, like a lot of us can only go until about 10.
I know. I mean, I can read this description if you. I mean, let me know what you.
Oh yeah, if you wanna like set us up with a cliffhanger, by all means.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, I've got stuff for both places, both doors. I mean.
Let's see what what Abby hears if he can.
He just hears monkeys.
Did we ever buy the ear trumpet?
And more noises.
Oh wait, did you not purchase it?
No, but we can if we'd like.
I got
just go to the market.
Okay,
So
our next
more monkey business on the other side of the door.
Mm-hmm.
More monkeys.
Well, we here for ape here for Nigel, not monkey.
this door, Nigel, and I'll beat on this rubber.
Okay.
Is this door locked?
Little green open door.
No. So here we go. We.
Oh, I don't want to be front.
As you open the door, you see a large play card above the entry into this hall reads "Hunting the Beasts of Legend." In great block letters, this gigantic chamber is relatively free of mist. A darkness is held at bay by braziers of radiant light. Behemoths occupy these rooms. Great taxidermy nightmares of such as a two-headed bear easily taller than an ogre. A great desiccated beetle is carapace larger than the face on the clock tower of the shadow clock on the underbridge. A massive specimen of chimera, its jaws open in a mock roar, and a simple skeleton of a tyrant lizard. The walls here are studded with strange masks, staffs, spears, and other implements of long-forgotten cultures, most likely used in ritual hunts of the beasts preserved here.
Yeah.
Ah, the ice.
Sorry, I couldn't.
As the mist begins to roll. Okay. Would anybody like to enter in the room?
Yeah, if Trent goes in, I'll go in.
And I'll take a quick look.
So, as you begin to enter the room, you're able to actually hear like a crackling noise. Excuse me, a cackling noise from this area. From behind the mist here. But you can kind of see the outlines of the door.
And this is just more of the mist as before, not like I don't feel anything weird.
No, you actually hear more cackling, like actual laughter.
Well, yes, but I mean like the mist itself in here, I don't feel anything different.
No, nothing too crazy. No.
Still monkey.
Mm-hmm.
I have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
I never stated I picked up my sack that I dropped when I started climbing.
It's cool. I just initiated that you would have your sap and he would have his longsword.
Okay. I wanted to be fair.
I understand, it's fine. So, as Gunnar, as you start to enter in the room, you feel the walls begin to shake as some of the spears, some of the masks, the boxes, and the taxidermy creatures begin to kind of shake. And on that note, I'm going to end the story. On that note,
it's over already.
and we will play next Sunday at 7 p.m. EST time on Sunday. Don't forget next week as well, Thursday 7 p.m. EST times. Be on the lookout, and thank everyone for viewing, and thank you guys for enjoying the story with me.